120 million years ago, the African plate separated from the South American, shifting toward the European plate. Since then, both continents haven't stopped getting closer. Africa, origin of humanity, with a surface area of 30.4 million square kilometers and a population of more than 1.2 billion people, is crying out for a change in trend that is future forward, one that will guarantee sustainable growth. Europe, the old continent and origin of the knowledge cultures, with an area of 10.2 million square kilometers and a population of 740 million people, has always been open to the world. Two cultures, two logistical leaders, two tourist hubs, two continents with the necessary resources to start an industrial, economic, and social revolution. Separated by the Strait of Gibraltar and with a unique strategic position, Spain and Morocco are part of this passage that is a mere 15 kilometers across. Hyperloop Madrid-Tangiers will be the origin of a new integrated development pole between North Africa and Southern Europe. A dual connection, including both passengers and freight, will reconfigure the reality of a key historical region in the development of commerce and communications in the world. The Madrid-Tangiers stretch spans more than 600 kilometers through Spanish territory and 15 kilometers in waters of both countries, adapting to the orography thanks to different construction solutions. Two sections will connect two of the world's most prominent ports, Algeciras, first port in the Mediterranean in terms of freight traffic, and the recent Tangiers Med, strategically located on the world's second most popular sea routes and now the greatest ferry in Africa. Madrid, the Spanish capital, is one of Europe's main transport and logistical centers. The Madrid-Barajas airport registered 50.4 million passengers and more than 415,773 tons of cargo in 2016. Thus, it is the #1 cargo center in Spain in terms of density, with more than 200 installed companies. Furthermore, it is a hub of land and train connections with the rest of Spain and Europe. Tangiers is the diplomatic capital of the Kingdom of Morocco. Its cosmopolitan culture and economic dynamism is boosting its growth at a rate of 20% annually, representing already 10% of the GDP of Morocco. The adaptation of its legislation has piqued the interest of many countries, as it is a gate to Africa, the perfect location to establish a connection with the rest of the continent. Our main challenge for the Spain-Morocco Hyperloop is crossing the Strait of Gibraltar, which has been resolved by a tunnel beneath a series of floating structures and anchored to the seabed. It is suspended underwater. The floating tunnel will not interrupt navigation in one of the world's busiest waterways and represents a feat in engineering history. The entire corridor will be integrated in its natural environment, fostering the natural permeability of habits and guaranteeing the environmental rights of future generations. The Hyperloop is the origin of a future network of transport that is sustainable and will harness the African sun to sow wealth for its people. The African continent will walk to a new era of political, economic, and social integration hand in hand with the European continent. History has proven that the development of a new form of transport has always been accompanied by a great technological leap, as well as an economic revolution. It's time to make it happen. It's time for the Spain-Morocco Hyperloop. What makes the desert beautiful is that somewhere it hides a well.